Thanks. Joining us now is Gillian Turner. She worked at the National Security Council under both George W. Bush and Barack Obama. She was in Spain very recently, last week, staying in this exact area, I think, on this road. Gillian, thanks a lot for joining us. So you were just there. Set the scene for us, for those who haven't been to Barcelona. What is this street?
It's a beautiful, beautiful neighborhood, mix of modern, contemporary, and historical architecture. The Rambla itself is a two-way street. It's got a long, paved walkway running in between the lanes of traffic that's set up with stalls. They're selling everything from magazines to trinkets and food. And on either side of the street are stores, you know, that you would be familiar with here in the United States, Zara and Dunkin' Donuts and McDonald's, all that kind of thing. Because of these marketplace-like stalls and all the commerce on either side, this street is packed morning, noon, and night. I stayed there on that street for a week. You know, based on what I saw while I was there the week before last, if the death toll and the injured toll stays where it is now, I think we're lucky, because this street it's like Times Square on New Year's Eve. People are packed in like sardines, and you kind of have to jostle just to make your way up and down the street.
So when you were there in Spain, was there any sense, was there any hint, was there any State Department warning that you ought to have your eyes open for terror attacks?
No, and in retrospect, I'm surprised and rather upset about it, because one of the things I do as a responsible American when I travel abroad is look at the State Department's travel page for the country where I'm visiting in advance, and there was not a warning for Spain. And if these reports are true that the CIA had credible intelligence that it provided to the Catalonian authorities about an imminent ISIS attack, I think that's something that should have warranted a warning. Not necessarily a travel ban, meaning Americans should not travel to Barcelona right now, but a warning. That alerts you to the possibility that there's an elevated risk. And so that way you can take precautions and know that, get a little bit of sort of prep work done in your mind about if something happens, these are the directions I need to follow, this is what I need to do. There was not a warning.
It's always better to have more information than less. Gillian, thank you
I think
very
so.
much for coming on tonight.